Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Come across this video today. I don't know how old it is. It may be a couple days, maybe a couple weeks old. I'm not sure. But I don't know who these people are, but it's popped up a couple times on TikTok. And just pretty much they just put elements of their relationship, preaches abuse on the internet for everyone to see. So I don't understand how these millennials and Gen Zers or whatever you want to call them, you know, just post everything about their relationship online so people can just, judge. But hey, they put it out there, we can judge, right? So without further ado, here we go.
Very, very dangerous. Like, she would do stuff while I was driving. She would hit me while I'm driving. Throw stuff in my eyes while I'm driving. Why? She didn't, I don't think she cared about her life neither.
See, first off, from what I see, just seeing it for the first time, the guy seems like he has some type of cognitive disability. He may not have, I don't know, but you could see he's somewhat, slower, in terms of the people I deal with, and just people that I normally interact with on a daily basis. And he's saying all this stuff, and she has like this smile on her face, like there's nothing going on. So for me, just looking from the outside in, it looks like she's using him or taking advantage of him because first and foremost, like I said, besides the possible cognitive disabilities, it's just seems like for me it's like it's just a joke to her. But and also hitting him in the face, throwing stuff in his face while he's driving. That's how you know that she doesn't have a lot of sense going on there. What if he he gets distracted by if she throws like liquid in his face or something happens and he has to blink, just like that, he can run into somebody, not be able to see what's going on. Somebody stops ahead of him suddenly, cause all they get in an accident. So she's like this is just poor action on her part.
Because she would just throw stuff and hit me upside the head while I was driving on the interstate. Like, you was kind of. Now, tell me I'm lying.
You lying.
Herman that. Call Herman. Herman to tell you. Herman used to live with us. Herman to tell you how she used to beat my ass.
Bro.
See, look, him saying call Herman, whoever that is, tell, have him tell you how he used to beat my ass. This is a grown man. You know, that's a red flag right there. Not even that, even the throwing the stuff in his face while he's driving, huge red flag. But he set the precedent for it. He's probably, been doing it for a while now, you know, not checking her right then and there. Yeah, she's a woman, but still, you let her get away with hitting you in the face. It starts off with like a push or being mushed in the face, something like that, and then if he doesn't do anything about it, checking her in the place right in there, she pretty much had to go ahead, the green light to keep doing it, go further, see what more she can get away with, and to the point where you end up like this on the internet. Grown ass man, being checked by the woman. I'm not saying that he should hit her back, but if she hits him, you got to do something. Yeah, men are more physically, devastated when we hit a woman back, but still, it's like he's not doing anything about it, and so she can get away with it now. There's nothing he can do. He can say, or even with this video, she's probably still doing it because he set the precedent of how she gets to treat him when he should have checked her right then and there. There's too many men these days, special relationships, abusive relationships. You know, it's always talked about that. Oh, men are not supposed to hit a woman. Men are not supposed to hit a woman. Why not though? If she hits him, growing up when I was younger, even my mother told me, "Yo, if a woman hits you, hit her back." Because she be putting your hands on you. So even a man, if he hits you, you hit him back. You do what you can. Even if he's bigger. Don't let nobody go around punking you or think that they can just take advantage of you anytime you want. But he set the precedent. So this is stuff that he got to deal with. It's going to be hard for him to get out of this relationship, especially now because from what it looks like, I think they have 2 children from the video. I have it cut down, condensed on my video, but it looks like they have at least a baby in her arms. And I'm not understanding that this should have been dealt with at the beginning. Now, she's okay for him to be hit.
Why you act like you got amnesia like you never beat on
I
me?
never said I never hit you, but why are you saying it like I was?
See, she know that he's telling the truth. She doesn't want to look bad on video, and he's telling out there not knowing. Like I said, he's probably a little bit slower cognitively and mentally in his head. What he's saying doesn't have like a real impact. He's not understanding it, but she understands. That's why she's trying to save face and say, "Why are you trying to do this? Why are you trying to, act like I did this?" We know good and hell well she probably did do it. No accountability. Make him look bad no matter what. Although he's telling her what's going on, she doesn't want to take accountability for that. Women are allergic to accountability, just like Superman is to, kryptonite.
You was abusive. Remember that time you threw that daiquiri on me while I was driving? You was so dangerous.
See? She knows it's funny. She thinks it's funny. She know it happened. He's driving in traffic with other people going about their day, and she could cause a damn accident, possibly fatal. He's just lucky he hasn't happened up to this point. But yet she thinks it's hilarious.
Well, you know what?
I thought you was.
I'm not done. I'm not done. No, I'm not done. I just got an epiphany.
Epiphany. See? That the way he spelled epiphany, when it's an epiphany. But he said it all wrong. So, like I said, probably cognitively slow upstairs.
Epiphany.
You got the wrong one. You have to throw it at him.
Okay, so they got 2 children.
Just because he got the wrong one, you have to throw it at him.
See?
So, based off what I just heard, so the little kid was there apparently. So the kid knows the abuse that its mother's. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. So the kid knows that the mother abuses the father, and so the kid witnesses abuse. The father's taking this abuse. So the kid, whether man or woman, or boy or girl, if a girl grows up, is gonna think that it's okay. My mom used to do it to my daddy, so my daddy is less than, so I can do it to whatever man I get with. So she's gonna set the precedent for that kid growing up, and it's gonna be one of those types of parents where the kid's gonna grow up not taking accountability for anything, and then he's gonna end up going to prison because my mom showed me I could do this. She said it was okay to do this, although he didn't directly say it, just through action alone, that it's okay for the kid to be in a bad behavior. Whereas the boy is going to grow up, if it's a boy, he's going to grow up, understand that, okay, I got to let the woman abuse me. Just be another broken man. Never grew up, never had no real father figure to lead and guide him the right way.
See what you're doing? Tell them what happened.
And he had.
Hold up, guys.
He had to.
I'm glad you was there.
See, yeah, you say he's glad he was there, but look, that shouldn't be the thing, though. I'm glad you were there. Tell that to your kid. I'm glad you were there as a witness, so the kid can witness the abuse, and that's to me that's a dysfunctional family. And they're on the internet. They're spreading it. Everybody's going to see. Their family, friends, strangers like me, just from the outside looking in. She thinks it's funny. That's the thing. No accountability. It's hilarious to her. And unfortunately, there's a lot of women out here that think the same way. And a lot of men out here think that, it's okay for let your woman hit her. Oh, it's a woman. It don't hurt that bad. But what if she winds up one day just going to get a weapon? I can't think of the name right now. A magnifier. So she gets like a iron or some type of weapon to intensify whatever damage or pain to inflict on you. Until then, that's when he probably respond with some type of violence. Oh, but then they're going to look at, oh, well, he's the man. He inflicts more violence. When it's opposite of that, when she's the one doing all this. And it's just hilarious. They both laughing it off. That's the bad thing about it. They're both laughing it off. The kids right there absorbing all this. They're going to grow up, dysfunctional.
He had to get an Uber driver to drive him home because of you.
And she wasn't.
And you threw his phone out the car.
The kid is seeing all of this stuff go on. They're seeing all this stuff go on. And there's nothing being done to no accountability on the mom's part for, seeing her, the bad in her ways. No accountability on the father's part for checking her, getting the kid out the situation, sitting down, talking, going to counseling. So, yeah, that kid's going to be pretty messed up. And like I said, with that baby that she has in her arms right here, it's just gonna be another part of the system where, you know, we're gonna end up paying for this through our tax dollars somehow, some way. They're gonna pay for these people.
You threw my phone out the car? Bro, you know how many phones she broke? Jesus Christ.
How many phones she broke? It shouldn't be how many phones. It shouldn't be even been one phone. Or at the worst case scenario, it should have been just one phone. One checker and done. So he's not doing his part as a man. You know, like I said, I don't condone abuse, especially I don't condone domestic violence, but still, you know, him not putting her in her place, knowing her role.
Christ. She has the nerve to break. Hold up, Juju.
Juju, be
Hold up,
quiet.
Juju,
Stop.
you gotta go in your room. You gotta go in your room. I gotta tell. What?
Seems like the kid got all the tea.
And she lost
I thought you was about to fall.
Go to your room, Juju.
Hold up.
No.
She was very.
That's sad. Like I said, I don't know these people. This is the first time I've seen this video, but apparently they're popular based off of what I see, you know, their followers, whatever. But this is a type of society that we set for ourselves as a people. You know, women don't take accountability. Men don't enforce the accountability. And the children will be the ones that suffer. Let me know your thoughts. You know, comment down below. Like, share, subscribe, your thumbs up, whatever. You know, hook a brother up. And I'll catch you in the next video.